Welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and this is an excellent video for anybody that needs help with mods. Warrior's here to help. So these are going to be the top 5 suggestions or tips I have to make the most and maximize out your mod farming. Let's get right into it. Number 1, spend a period of time farming for mods. Now I know that sounds obvious, but a lot of people will willy-nilly just do a mod here, challenge here, a mod challenge there, and they don't get a whole lot of, they try it for a day and they go, man, I don't get much, so I just don't mod farm. It's stupid. Don't do that. Spend a period of time. When you want a character, you sit down and you grind that character out. Mods are no different. When you're ready to do some mod farming, and by the way, a third of your time, that's right, 1/3 of your time should be spent mod farming. Because if you have a ton of characters with no mods, you're screwed. If you have a lot of mods with no characters, you're screwed. So it's a balancing act, but a third of your time should be spent in mod instead of in the cantina. So make sure you're using your cantina currency or energy, your cantina energy in the mod challenges. And that leads me to making sure that you do the mod challenges, as many of them that you can to unlock. And if you can only do the health, if you can only unlock health, if you can only unlock defense, whatever, do the ones that you can unlock. Those will be sufficient for your characters for now, but make sure that you spend a third of your time in the game. What I mean by that is if you're gonna play 30 days in a row, spend maybe 10 days in a row of those 30 days mod farming, or spend 5 days mod farming and then 10 days character farming, and then go back to 5 days mod farming. However you'd like to break it up, but a third of your time should be spent farming for mods. Number 2, give the random numbers generator, aka the RNG, an opportunity to bless you. What that means is if you spend all of your cantina energy in one fell swoop and it decides, the RNG decides to screw you, you have lost out on every opportunity for the day to get mods. That will happen. So the way to help the computer help you is to break up your energy into multiple attempts. Now each attempt could be thwarted because it's RNG, it's random numbers generator, but the likelihood of it negatively affecting you 3 times in a row is unlikely. The statistics for it go down drastically. So if you have enough energy to do 20 farms, instead of doing 20, do 7, 7, and 6. And the reason for that is now, even if the RNG rolls poorly twice, even the third time, more than likely it will roll something good. And I use this method and get speed nearly every single time I'm farming, so I would highly recommend that, and make sure you're breaking it up. Number 3, this is going to be difficult for anybody out there who does not have credits, which is most everyone listening to me right now, but have 5 million credits sitting aside. Now you're saying, how in the heck do I get 5 million credits set aside? Well, in real life, if you had money and you set it aside into a savings account, if something comes by and hits you in life, you can use your savings account money to pay for it so you don't go into debt. Well, if you don't have it, you go into debt. In this game, when the mod farm or when the mod store drops the mod you want for credits, and it's got speed secondary and it's purple or blue, and you know it's going to roll 2 or 3 times, and you're all excited, and there's nothing worse than going in to purchase it and finding out that you can't because you're out of credits. So how do I get 5 million credits? Well, it's simple. You're going to do credit heists a couple of times over the next couple of weeks, and when you do those credit heists, you keep those credits. You do not spend them. Now this is going to be difficult because if you have a arena team and you got somebody on your arena team that you need to level up or gear up or whatnot, and it's going to cost you credits, you're going to want to spend your credits on that individual, but I'm telling you, you need to always have a reserve of at least 5 million credits. That way, when you find that golden mod or that perfect mod that you think's great in the store that you want to buy, you can go in, select it, purchase it, and level it up, and now voila, you're in the big boys club with some great mods. So make sure you always have a 5 million credit reserve for that purpose alone. Number 4, level all of your characters that you unlock, even if you're never going to use them, even if it's Coruscant Underworld Police, to level 50 minimum. It's going to cost about 400,000 to do this, but you're going to unlock characters slowly, and as you unlock them, you can just level them up to level 50 pretty quickly. And once you have them to level 50, the reason for this that's important is you will be able to use them as a storage locker for future mods. Up to 6 mods that you would like to store can be stored on them, which will free up your storage to the left. The left in the mod screen will store up to 1,000 mods, and then your characters will each store up to 6 more in addition to the 1,000 to the left. So if you want to expand your capability of holding mods, you're going to want to level every character up to level 50. Now, with that said, you're probably thinking, I don't have that many mods. I don't need to sync them up to all of my characters because I don't have many. There's 2 benefits to doing this that are significant. First, there's a website, swgoh.gg. If you go there and register, you can sync your account there, and you will be able to see every mod that is on every character you own. That is very, very important. So you can know where all of your very best mods are for when you're building one of your characters up with mods. You'll be able to know where to go and where to find it. The second is when the left side of the mod table is empty, you will be able to use that as a staging place for when you're swapping mods with other characters that you have. So if you want to pull mods off of Boba Fett and put them on Emperor Palpatine, you can pull them off Boba Fett. They'll go to the left, and then when you go to Emperor Palpatine, the only mods to the left will be the ones that you'll be putting on Emperor Palpatine, and it will help you mentally have mental clarity as to which mods are going where. Because currently in the system, in the game, there is no way of pairing 6 mods together and making sure they stay together. So if you have 80 or 800 mods to the left and you pull 6 off, and they will go into all the other mods, you're going to have to fish through all of those mods and try and find the 6 that you just pulled off. It's a nightmare. So use your characters as storage lockers by getting them to level 50. And lastly, as an amazing credit revenue to find and build credits to increase the amount of credits you have for purchasing good mods, sell your mods. Any mod that you are in excess, any mods that when you start getting the 4 dot mods, start selling your 2 and 3 dot mods. When you start getting all 5 dot mods, make sure you're going back and selling the 1 and 2 dot mods. Sell your mods that you no longer use, even if they're stored on your characters. Pull some of them off, sell them. They're a great source of credit revenue. So in retrospect, all 5, 1, set a period of time to farm, like 10 days straight or 5 days straight, so that way you have a period of time to farm for mods. Give up farming for things with the credit give up farming for things with Cantina Energy for a period of time so you can mod farm. It should be 1/3 of your time spent on mods. 2, give the RNG more than 1 attempt so that way you give it an opportunity to bless you. 3, always keep a reserve of at least 5 million credits in reserve, so when that mod drops in the mod store, you can be blessed by buying it and leveling it up right away. 4, level all your other characters up to level 50 as you unlock them, so you can create them as storage lockers, so you can store more mods in the long term and sync them so you know what you have with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.gg website. And lastly, sell them so you have an immediate source of revenue for more credits to purchase more down the road. I hope that this helps you. These 5 things are things I do each and every day to make sure that I maximize what I'm doing with mods. If you want to know more about the generalized aspects of mods and what they do, I have a mod guide. Check it out. Also, if you want to know how the mods roll as far as leveling up and going up, watch my mod speed secondaries video. As always, have yourselves a wonderful afternoon. keep your gaming on. Warrior out.